3 days ago, I discovered that my boyfriend Omar had been relying on ChatGPT to compose every significant message he'd ever sent me. I'm still struggling to determine which aspects of our relationship were genuine. My computer crashed while I was attempting to print my pharmacy license documents, and his MacBook was left unlocked on the living room table. He was in the bathroom, so I picked it up briefly. The ChatGPT window was open with a request that read, "Craft a charming good morning message that makes my girlfriend feel valued without needing to recall her hobbies." I gazed at it for what felt like an eternity before it sank in. Scrolling through, I uncovered countless requests, all centered on me, all instructing an AI on how to influence my feelings. For context, since I anticipate questions, we've been a couple for 12 months, sharing a home in Phoenix since February. The initial period was tough. He seemed detached and aloof. But abruptly in March, he transformed, dispatching eloquent, considerate notes, recalling specifics from my experiences and delivering flawless apologies during arguments. I believed he was truly connecting with me. Vanessa repeatedly assured me he was finally rising to the occasion and becoming the partner I merited. But it was all fabricated. Every late-night profound discussion, every remorseful statement that brought tears to my eyes for its sincerity, every communication that convinced me he grasped my essence. ChatGPT authored them all. I was essentially in a relationship with a program. When he emerged from the shower and noticed me with his device, his expression turned emotionless. Not remorseful, not apologetic, just strategizing. I questioned how long this had been occurring, and he attempted to justify it as commonplace. As if many men employ AI to enhance their interactions. As if I ought to appreciate his initiative, even if it wasn't truly from him. Then I referenced the entries I'd viewed about girlfriend inquiring about my location, a clever justification for tardiness. And he erupted, accused me of breaching his personal space, stirring up conflict, suggesting perhaps if I weren't so sentimentally needy, he wouldn't require assistance in handling my moods. The nerve of this guy to utilize AI for simulating a complete romantic bond, and then fault me for having standards. I directly inquired if he'd been unfaithful, and he launched into a monologue on how infidelity is relative, and we hadn't formally outlined limits, despite us definitely doing so in January. He rambled evasively, shifting standards, executing precisely what those control tactics likely instructed. I skipped work the day before because I was incapacitated. Vanessa stopped by on her break, and I displayed it all to her. She browsed through captures of his inputs, repeating, "This is crazy," incessantly. She urged me to gather my belongings and depart right away. But I couldn't remain in that space, unraveling. So that afternoon, I informed Omar I was heading to Vanessa's for a couple of days to sort my thoughts. He didn't attempt to dissuade me, merely remarked it was likely beneficial and provided distance. I tossed some outfits into my workout bag and exited. But I didn't head directly to Vanessa's. I couldn't stop pondering those entries on alibis and evening absences, and instinct urged me to investigate his destinations. So I headed to the LA Fitness on Camelback where he always insists he's exercising. His Jeep Cherokee was absent. I passed by his workplace, though he claimed remote work that week. No Jeep there either. I was nearly ready to abandon the search and go to Vanessa's when I opted to visit Target for pads and cleanser, having departed hastily. The Target on Indian School, our regular spot, and there sat his Jeep in the lot. Initially, I assumed he might have a similar errand. But entering and navigating the central walkway, I spotted him in the infant area alongside a stranger. A heavily expectant woman, and they were examining bassinets as a pair. Not as relatives, not as kin. His palm rested on her spine and she tilted toward him, displaying something on her device and chuckling. They resembled any typical duo selecting baby decor. She wore a maternity reveal top. I remained rooted behind a stack of nappies, observing. She repeatedly caressed her belly, and he mirrored the gesture, engaged in a lively debate on whether a diaper station was essential or if a bureau would suffice. This woman carried what was evidently his child, and they casually shopped for nursery items on a midweek afternoon while I was purportedly at my friend's, digesting the ChatGPT deceit. The woman mentioned her mother planning a baby celebration next month, and Omar pecked her temple, in plain sight at Target. Then she announced she'd browse bodysuits and headed to apparel. Omar lingered, checking his phone. Impulse drove me forward. He glanced up and I witnessed his complexion pale. He retreated a pace, nearly toppling a rack of infant feeders. began stuttering that this wasn't as it appeared, he could clarify. But I interrupted, demanding her identity. He claimed she was his relative Lana from San Diego, in town with partnership troubles, so he was aiding her selections. But I wasn't naive. I'd witnessed their intimacy. I probed how advanced his relative was, and he replied 7 months. 7 months. I inquired when they learned, and he stood mute, gaping. Then the woman returned with small booties and spotted us. Spotted me. Her expression revealed all. She recognized me precisely. She halted abruptly and exclaimed, "Omar, what on earth?" in a tone utterly unlike addressing a supportive kin. Omar attempted to juggle us, assuring her it was okay, suggesting we converse outdoors. But I stood firm in the baby lane and directly asked the woman how long she'd been with Omar. She glanced at him, at me. I saw her calculating what he'd disclosed versus reality. She stated they'd been a couple for 2 years. 2 years, predating my encounter with him. I asked if she resided with him, and she denied. She owns a unit in Scottsdale but visits his on weekends occasionally. His residence, the home supposedly ours, cohabited since February. I asked if she was aware of me, and she appeared baffled. Asked, "What do you mean, who are you?" And Omar tried to interpose physically then, tried to steer me to the door. But I pushed his grip from my limb and informed her I'm his partner, Alina. I've shared his Monroe apartment since February. Her reaction. She clutched the adjacent rack for stability. Began questioning Omar if this was accurate, if he cohabited with another, why. And he stood oscillating between us, deciding which crisis to address. A Target staffer approached, inquiring if all was well. And Omar seized the expectant woman's arm, attempting to lead her away, claiming private discussion needed. But she jerked free and demanded of me the Monroe location. I specified the complex and unit block. With trembling fingers, she scrolled her device, then displayed it. A message from Omar 2 days prior. "Can't wait to see you this weekend, love. I'll prepare your preferred meal." Identical to one he sent me last week, verbatim. She began weeping in the infant zone, questioning the duration. How could he? She's nearing childbirth with his offspring. And I'm there, comprehending every claimed gym visit, late shift, or aiding pal Bo relocate, or myriad pretexts he spent with her. He'd maintained dual existences. The ChatGPT wasn't merely emotional inadequacy. It facilitated juggling 2 distinct partnerships undetected. Omar tried soothing her, suggesting discussion at home, not publicly. But she persisted on the apartment, and when he installed another. I said February, and she inhaled sharply, noting that's when he cited needing solitude due to job pressure. That he claimed career focus and solo time for clarity. Hence her compliance, as he persuaded her of necessity while actually settling me into what she viewed as their prospective abode. The Target worker returned with a supervisor, requesting composure or departure. The expectant woman sobbed profusely now, cosmetics streaking her cheeks, and I felt utterly detached. Omar kept attempting shoulder contact, and she recoiled. She gazed at me, asking if I knew of her, and I denied until moments ago. Asked if she knew of me, and she negated. We both fixed on him. This individual who employed AI for impeccable communications to us both, who segregated us totally, who neared fatherhood with her while forging existence with me, and he persisted in orchestrating, still shaping the tale, urging us to relax and reason maturely. Lana snatched a bodysuit from the trolley and hurled it at him, gently being infant attire, but the act conveyed volumes. Then she strode past us to the exit. I began trailing her, but Omar clasped my wrist to halt. I wrenched free and warned never contact me again. I pursued Lana to the lot. She wept, striving for composure. I asked her welfare, and she emitted a harsh, sardonic chuckle, saying did she appear fine. We lingered in the Target lot, 2 females duped by identical man. Observing him emerge with their chosen baby goods, he approached Lana, but she shrieked for distance. He glanced at me as if expecting aid or pacification, but I returned the stare. He loaded his Jeep and departed. Abandoned us both. Lana and I ended up on the curb for nearly 60 minutes. She shared all. Their meeting 2 years prior at a sports event, how he chased her intensely, how they discussed marriage post-birth, how he proposed last holiday, and she possesses a ring she ceased wearing when he requested pause in February. She believed reconciliation efforts, assumed commitment jitters, never conceived of me. Update. All right, I'm returning, and recent days have been utterly chaotic. To all commenters on my initial share, thanks. I absorbed each, and truly you aided my sanity. Particular nod to the commenter who noted, this guy inhabits a dystopian horror of his creation. Spot on. resuming from Lana and I on the curb, her detailing their bond. We remained over an hour, aligning timelines, and each revelation fueled my rage. The getaway weekends he labeled business trips to me. Milestone meals at identical eateries he shared with me. He reused complete outing concepts between us. Finally, Lana needed home for reflection and ditto. She offered her contact and I accepted, yet it felt odd instantly as what now? Bonded by pain pals, we're not buddies. We're two ladies shafted by the same dude. We swapped digits but no follow-up messages. I drove to Vanessa's in Tempe, and upon entry I commenced heaving sobs. Full tremors, breathless, cosmetics smeared. She drew me in and I narrated the Target saga. She interjected, "Oh Lord," and "What the hell?" repeatedly. Her partner Andrea arrived post-shift at 8 p.m. Vanessa updated her, and Andrea declared desire to locate Omar and scratch his Jeep. I crashed at theirs that evening and my device buzzed non-stop. Omar rang 17 times. 17. Deposited voicemails I couldn't muster to hear. Dispatched around 40 texts commencing with "Please allow clarification," and "It's not as perceived," and "You're misconstruing." The gall to claim my misinterpretation when I observed him crib shopping with his expectant betrothed. By 11 p.m., he pivoted to lengthy, remorseful messages on unintended harm, entanglement, and spiral beyond grasp. As if victimized, no responsibility, merely hapless Omar ensnared in unforeseen events. I ignored all. Vanessa seized my phone, activating silent mode for rest. But slumber evaded as my mind raced. I replayed each deception, each skewed dialogue, each instance he induced my doubt for probing. Morning arrived, work beckoned since I'd absented prior, unaffordable repeat. Omar messaged noonish, proposing meetup for discussion. Claimed owed distraction-free exchange. I silent, yet intrigued by potential rationale. What ChatGPT input advises justifying pregnant betrothed to cohabiting partner? Post-shift, I returned for attire and device. Hoped his absence, but Jeep present. I idled in vehicle 10 minutes debating retreat, then infuriated. This is my home too, lease shared, half furnished by me. Why evade? Entered, he lounged with laptop, likely devising more AI ploys. He rose upon sighting, expressing relief at return, necessity for adult discourse. I bypassed to bedroom, stuffing luggage. He tailed, persisting explanations. Stated Lana relation complex, essentially terminated preemie. But pregnancy obligated persistence, not truly coupled now, just pre-birth co-raising. I queried co-raising sans her awareness of me, he blanked. Inquired on mentioned ring, he said pre-serious phase. But informally dissolved, though she occasionally donned. I asked crib shopping rationale if split, he said paternal duty responsibility. As if crib purchase merits credit for concealed child. Then texts, duplicate texts to us. He defended as effort to please both. To excel as companion to each. AI-aided organization and attentiveness. Organization, like agenda entries. I demanded long-term vision. Truly strategy, perpetual zip code separation. Perpetual fibs on trips and workouts. Imminent infant. Infants demand full-time. Envisioned perpetual household hopping undetected. He denied long-term intent. Sought Lana termination sans child desertion. Then encountered me, developed emotions, complications arose. Developed emotions, post-year-long deceit, post-AI faked bond, post-concurrent engagement. I asked baby/Lana disclosure timeline, he confessed uncertainty. Awaited opportune moment. Evidently never as target revelation forced. Phone vibrated mid-quarrel, Lana calling. Bathroom retreat for answer, she wept asking Omar proximity. Affirmed, she pleaded query on her ignored calls. He'd pursued me while blanking her, pitting us post-exposure. Speaker on, I asked Omar her call avoidance. He appeared mortified but claimed prioritizing me undivided focus. Lana shouted via speaker on pregnancy and attention division concerns. On birth attendance. Infant aid, parental disclosure of cohabitation. Her tone trembled, fear beneath fury audible. Off speaker, promised Lana callback ended. Instructed Omar address pregnant betrothed prior me discussion. He denied engagement. I countered her unawareness, viewing mere hiatus. He bristled, accusing complication escalation. We could resolve if I heeded openly. Openly. This guy sought openness on his duality. On concealed child. On proposed woman amid my courtship. I completed packing, he inquired destination. Vanessa's, he suggested lease discussion, joint, lease talk. Life crumbling, fixated on housing. I'd handle lease later, presently craved distance. He asked duration. I replied unsure. Omar, space for dual bonds? No retort. Departed to Vanessa's. Andrea cooked, plated me, nearly tearful anew. They refrained queries, permitted dine and unwind. 10 p.m. Lana texted proposing tomorrow meet for clarity. Not pals, but mutual fact need. Agreed Starbucks near Scottsdale unit at 2 p.m. afternoon free. Nervous as what dialogue? Apology my beau, your child's father. Regret mutual AA subscriber duping. Arrived early iced brew. Skipped sip as Lana punctual. Weary, still expectant, odd guilt though blameless. Corner table, mutual stare minute. She asked Omar cohabitation status. I said technically yes, but friends staying. Breakup. Essentially post-events, sans formal chat. She needed certainty for baby involvement or solo. I admitted ignorance of Omar plans as queries yield evasive profundities sans substance. She concurred, identical tactic on her. We aligned further tailies, patterns wild. February space need via job stress. My move-in, April wedding skip via deadline, her celebration, weekly late nights thrice. My home evenings, all synced horrifically. Lana displayed texts last week on love, baby eagerness, family formation. Shared nursery board, ultrasound pics together. I viewed proof of his parallel existence unknown to me. I shared my Omar texts. She noted verbatim phrases. Not akin exact. ChatGPT recycled lines for us. Both got identical, proud of graceful, tough situation handling on varied days, contexts. She queried family knowledge. I said minimal, claimed distant. Odd as mom in surprise, Sunday meals weekly. Weekly Sundays. Year with Omar, mom unmet as personal day respected. Lana said mom baby thrilled, nursery purchases, sister shower planning, family Lana/baby aware, me unknown. I was hidden, not pregnant, betrothed me. Stung uniquely, not lead in own romance. Side affair posing as primary. Whole life building with Omar, his true life elsewhere with another. Lana quieted, asked others possible, if dual perhaps more undetected, unconsidered till now obsessive. How many I love texts? How many family meals amid busy claims? Unpacked nearly 2 hours, more fruitful than Omar chats. At least Lana/me honest. Departing Starbucks, she planned confrontation, demand choice. Baby involved or not. Done with status ambiguity. Returned Vanessa's, Omar texted 30x on location, talk plea. Claimed reflection, right-making desire. Ignored as right-making undefined now. Evening 9 p.m., Vanessa door knock, peephole Omar. 40-minute drive for me, doorstep 5-minute beg. Vanessa door spoke refusal, departure demand. He insisted brief. Andrea reinforced cop threat. He left, Vanessa irked at intrusion. Said escalating, caution needed. Regretted drama spillover. Morning awoke 3 a.m. Lana text. He visited my unit, urgent talk. Far worse imagined, last entry. Writing from Tucson parents, incredulous past week. Resumed Lana 3 a.m. text on worse than thought. Called Dawnish, she answered instantly, devastated. Omar arrived midnight, talk insistent. Entry granted, he unraveled. Enraged at Starbucks meet. No right back note comparison, alliance against him worsening. Lana countered, lying justified, then he raged. Accused pregnancy entrapment, unreadiness known but proceeded, her fault for carelessness. 7 months, blaming her participation absent. She ordered exit, he refused. Demanded immediate resolution, no oscillation, then declared me choice. Bluntly wanted me. Hours real, fresh, simple. Financial baby support, no her relation. Lana stared, serious query. Really abandoned baby for year-lied houseplay? Yes, said ignorance harmless, post-birth custody separate. Sickened hearing. Thought perpetual me choice sans discovery. Eternal compartmentalization, delusion astounding. But more, Lana continued. Post-choice fury letter phone grab from table, me call threat for revelation. Struggle ensued, she unlocked via known code. Saw texts, not hours, to Giselle Hearts. Recent, pre-Lana visit night. Meetup plans, Mrs. Eagerness. Lana scrolled months messages. Another, unknown full bond. Confronted Giselle, he snatched attempt. She recited aloud date plans, recycled romantics, vows, admitted casual seeing, non-serious. Unlike ours, casual, as if ameliorative. Lana erupted, screamed quantities query, life authenticity, truth capacity. He minimized, Giselle occasional pressure relief. Meaningless, as if consoling, exit ordered, he complied. Shaken, sleepless, texted me. Sat Vanessa guest 4 a.m. processing third woman, 3 known. Called Vanessa room, relayed Lana, she paced, insane declare, action needed. Omar unchecked lying manipulation pattern, then unthought. Family, mom, weekly Sundays I skipped. Vanessa suggested mom confront. Deserves son fraud knowledge women harm, initially excessive. Then angered family Lana/baby knowledge me hidden, secret dirt. Met Lana morning park near her mom plan. Lana provided surprise address. Mom immediately multiple meets family meals, warned protective yet horrified potential. Lana detailed phone Giselle. Contact Purple Hearts romantic definitely. Saw non-casual months back. Discussed Giselle warning first name only. Lana recalled hiking group meetup search yielded active Giselle. Messaged urgent Omar talk. Our response concern if okay. Afternoon park meet agreed. Arrived young, innocent, clueless. Mid-20s curly dark. Detailed all watched shock disbelief anger. 8 months Omar via hiking claimed single real seeking. Baby cohabitation reveal nearly ill-induced. Post Giselle departure process Vanessa I mom bound. Lana address luck wish. 4 p.m. Vanessa car to surprise. Quiet suburb ranch manicured lawn. Silver Camry drive. Hands shook door approach. Vanessa knocked late 50s woman answered. Omar's eyes smile anger wave resemblance. Vanessa confirmed immediately Omar talk request. Confused invited in. Living room family photos Omar happy normal. Framed ultrasound mantle Lana's baby likely. Couch sat start unsure. Finally, I'm Alina cohabiting your son. Confusion indicated all. Impossible. Omar solo lives. Baby prep with Lana. Vanessa phone photos apartment us together dated furniture receipts. Amelie paled senseless repeat. Omar lion capable. Explain duality. Me/Lana mutual ignorance till weak. Third Giselle. Amelie headshake no. Son incapable. Mistake exaggeration. Defended stress baby misunderstandings good man. Vanessa queried misunderstanding on girlfriend move amid dad prep. Amelie fiancé overstated. Issues break baby reconcile. Asked Christmas engagement knowledge yes off February Rocky. My move February. Showed least both names February 15. Stared long expression shift. Asked true purpose. Wanted, honestly no son reality. Not stressed dad best trying. Manipulator AI faked bonds multiple women segregated truth hide. Amelie defensive cruel bitter breakup. Omar called earlier. Difficult girlfriend accusations drama. Preempted narrative me problem. Point blank normal year dating son no meet existence unknown. Claimed family distant. Quieted. Omar mentioned casual girl non-serious. Casual. Vanessa no attack son mom. Here as 3 lied manipulated. Mom knowledge aid help seeking V's enable. Disliked. Nerve home parent adult son. Stood leave suggest. I rose problem excuses enabling allow people treatment. Lana 7 months last night me choice me different mom third version. Amelie watery eyes 2 sides sure. Actually 3-4 woman dependent exited. Vanessa car minutes pre-drive. Brutal yeah but knows. Perhaps real questions versus accept explanations. Drive back Tempe phone exploded. Omar calls repeated. Speaker answered. Furious hell doing mom house upsetting. No right family involve our issues. Said issues include pregnant betrothed other girlfriend, family involved already. Mom crying, sister calling what on, huge mess no reason. Mess pre-existed, visible made. Yelled boundaries respect, dare mom ambush lies. Not lies new, Vanessa I proof showed, believe perfect son or accept duality. Tactics switch, never wanted end thus. Cared, sorry messed. Calm, stop involving, mature talk. Asked talk what, said forward way if chance given. Laughed. No forward, no chance, nothing figure. Done, focus father-baby versus multi-relations unhandled. Unfair, no Omar unfair AI manipulate emotions months amid separate life. He disconnected. 20 minutes later, Lana texted on mom visit. Omar blasting phone, me family turn against. Yes, rundown. She said mom called post us, truth query on cohabiting. Lana confirmed, Amelie quiet, think time needed. Evening apartment return Omar work rest stuff. Vanessa/Andrea packade. Loading Omar early return. Saw face red doing what? Obvious moving out. Door block attempt talk first Andrea move or I will. Aside stepped watched pack. Kept conversation starts on work through chance explain. Asked explain left said much thought happened not full story. Commitment anxiety struggles mishandled no hurt intent. Said AI fake relation not commitment character issue. Stayed Vanessa/Andrea days steps figure. Parents Tucson stay offer. Pre-leave Lana Panera meet near her. Said Omar family damage control weak. Mom questions unanswerable. Sister Lana direct apologize unknowing me. Brother disappointed. Lana peaceful lawyer custody hired solo prep. Prefer single mom versus co-parent dishonest anything. Said amazing mom, baby lucky strong. Hugged farewell, touch keep though unlikely. Not friends, same disaster survivors. Giselle no contact post park. Hope okay, progressing. Tucson parents now, odd 26 but secure. Commenter first post grateful now discovery versus years later. Right. Hurts but imagine marriage pregnancy too. More years waste on authentic connection incapable. Moral if any gut trust, off feel probably is.